Hey, welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you something that might hit a nerve. Why is it that when you gave your all, they gave you the least, but the second you went silent, they finally noticed you? Why does your silence affect them more than all your love ever could? Think about it. When you called, they ignored it. When you texted, they took their time. When you showed effort, they got comfortable. But when you pulled away, suddenly they're paying attention. Now they're curious. Now they feel what's missing. That's not random. That's human nature, and today you're going to understand it on a deeper level. Pay attention, the world doesn't respect desperation, it respects strength. It doesn't reward chasing, it rewards discipline. The moment you stop running after people, you make them face your absence, and absence hits harder than any argument ever will. Stoic thinkers understood this well. They didn't beg, they didn't over-explain, they didn't react emotionally. They stayed grounded, calm, and unshaken. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. That means you don't control them, you control yourself, and once you master that, you become untouchable." This video isn't about revenge, it's not about playing games, it's about taking your dignity back. It's about walking away from anything that treats you like a backup option. It's about becoming so strong internally that no one can disturb your peace. If you're tired of being overlooked, tired of chasing, tired of feeling small, then this is your turning point. From this moment on, you move differently, you speak less, you chase less, you value yourself more. And before we go further, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments. My presence is a privilege, not a guarantee. Number 1, stop chasing. Reclaim your power immediately. Stop right now. Stop chasing anyone who isn't chasing you back. Stop begging for attention. Stop checking your phone every few minutes. Stop minimizing yourself just to stay in someone's life. That behavior is draining you, breaking you, and worst of all, lowering your value. And you deserve more than that. Understand this clearly. When you chase, you give your power away. You place them above you and put yourself beneath them. You think you're showing love, but what you're really showing is fear. Fear of losing them, fear of being alone, fear of not being enough. And people can feel that fear. And when they sense it, they lose respect for you. That's the hard truth. The more you chase, the less they value you, but the moment you step back, everything changes. Suddenly they notice, suddenly they question your silence, suddenly they feel uneasy. Why? Because they no longer control you. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Read that again. If you're chasing, you're not free, you're attached, you're dependent, you're stuck. And that ends today. You must become the person who walks away with dignity. Fill your days with purpose, train your body, grow your income, strengthen your mind. Build a life so powerful that you don't need anyone to complete it. Let them feel your absence like a missing heartbeat. Let them recognize your value too late. That's not cruelty, that's self-respect. From now on, you don't run after anyone, you move forward. If they want you, they meet you halfway. If they don't, you keep walking without looking back. Number 2, master your silence. Make your calm untouchable. Listen closely because this step separates the weak from the strong. Stop reacting, stop over-explaining, stop defending yourself every time someone pulls away or becomes distant. Your constant responses aren't strength, they're noise, and noise lowers your authority. When you rush to reply, when you try to fix every misunderstanding, when you argue just to be heard, you hand over emotional control. You become predictable. Unpredictable people are easy to ignore, but silence is different. Silence creates mystery. Silence creates pressure. Silence forces others to sit alone with their thoughts, and believe me, nothing unsettles someone more than not knowing how you feel. The Stoics practice this daily. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. That means don't match their drama, don't mirror their behavior, don't drop to their level, stay still, stay composed, stay above it. When they ignore you, you do not react. When they delay, you do not complain. When they test you, you do not break. You stand firm like a mountain. That calm energy sends one clear message. You cannot be controlled, and once they realize they can't trigger you, they lose their power. This is how you win without fighting. This is how you protect your dignity. Channel that energy into growth. Read more, train harder, focus deeper. Build discipline like armor around your mind. Let your quiet presence speak louder than any speech ever could. Make them wonder, make them question, make them feel the distance. Command yourself to respond less and observe more. Strength is not loud, strength is steady. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. My silence is my strength. Number 3, build your value. Become too busy to be distracted. Hear this clearly and take it seriously. The most powerful move after being ignored is not proving yourself to them. It's improving yourself for you. Stop staring at the door waiting for someone to return. Turn around and start building a life so strong, so full, so meaningful that you don't even notice who left. Here's the truth most people won't say. People ignore what feels common, but they chase what feels rare. If you make yourself constantly available, always waiting, always ready, you become replaceable. When you focus on growth, when you elevate your mind, body, skills, and purpose, your presence becomes valuable, and valuable things are never taken for granted. Seneca said, "Begin at once to live and count each day as a separate life." That means stop wasting time worrying about someone's attention. Use that time to transform yourself. Go to the gym and build strength. Learn new skills. Start that business. Read books that sharpen your thinking. Create goals that challenge you. Move with purpose. Every minute spent chasing someone is a minute stolen from your future. Take that time back. Lead your day with intention. When your schedule is full of purpose, you naturally stop checking your phone. You naturally stop caring who texted. You naturally rise above emotional traps. And here's the twist. When you stop needing them, they feel your absence. They sense the change. They see your growth. And that's when respect shows up. Not because you beg, but because you improve. So don't sit around waiting to be chosen. Choose yourself. Elevate yourself. Outgrow anyone who overlooked you. Number 4, control your emotions. Never give them the reaction they expect. Focus closely. Your emotions are your greatest strength, but only if you control them. The moment anger, sadness, or desperation takes over your actions, you lose control of your life. And the worst part, the person ignoring you feels that chaos. They sense it, they know you're shaken, and that gives them power. Never give that away. People send long messages, they argue, they accuse, they cry, they explode, they think they're protecting their heart, but they're exposing weakness. Reacting is easy. Anyone can react. Mastery is staying calm when everything inside you wants to explode. That is discipline, that is strength, that is Stoicism. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters." Lock that into your mind. You can't control how others act. You can't force respect. You can't demand loyalty, but you fully control your response. So take command. When they go cold, you stay grounded. When they disappear, you stay steady. When they test you, you don't break. Breathe, think, choose your actions like a warrior choosing a weapon. Slow, precise, intentional. Emotional control confuses people. They expect drama. Give them calm. They expect tears. Give them dignity. They expect chasing. Give them distance. That contrast shakes them more than any speech ever could. Train your mind daily. Meditate, journal, walk alone. Strengthen your inner world so nothing external can disturb you. Become unshakable. Become centered. Become untouchable. Now drop this affirmation in the comments. I control my emotions. Nothing controls me. Number 5, set firm boundaries. Teach people how to treat you. Stop and understand this clearly. If you don't set limits, people will test you endlessly. If you always say yes, always forgive instantly, always accept disrespect, you silently teach others that your time and heart have no value. And when something has no value, no one respects it. This is why silence hits harder than chasing. Because for the first time they face a wall. For the first time they feel your absence. For the first time they realize they can't come and go whenever they want. That wall is called a boundary, and you must build it strong. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Understand that and you'll find strength." That strength shows when you decide what behavior you accept and what you reject. You're not being cold, you're being disciplined. There is a difference. Start treating your time as valuable. Stop replying to late-night messages from people who only reach out when bored. Stop explaining yourself to those who never listen. Stop giving access to people who bring confusion instead of peace. Say less, do less, withdraw access calmly. Not with anger, not with drama, just quiet firmness. That calm strength commands more respect than shouting ever will. When someone crosses the line, step back immediately. Don't negotiate your worth. Don't beg for basic respect. Protect your space like a guardian. The moment you enforce boundaries, weak connections fall away and real ones remain. That's how you clean your life. That's how you regain control. Stand tall. Choose yourself first. Number 6, master solitude. Turn being alone into power. Face this directly and stop avoiding it. Being alone is not punishment, it's preparation. Most people fear solitude because they think silence equals emptiness. That fear is why they chase attention from the wrong people. They'd rather accept crumbs than sit with themselves. Don't make that mistake. Flip the perspective. Use solitude as training. Use it to sharpen yourself. Use it as your advantage. When someone ignores you, you gain time back, energy back, focus back. Don't waste it stalking their social media or replaying old conversations. That's weakness. Instead, lock in, build yourself. Strengthen your body, clean your environment, learn new skills, study, reflect, grow. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Read that again. Your mind is your refuge. If you can't sit peacefully with yourself, you'll always depend on others for validation. Independence destroys confidence. Strong people are comfortable alone because they value their own company. Train yourself to enjoy your presence. Take walks without your phone. Eat without distractions. Think deeply, write your goals, design your future. When you master solitude, something powerful happens. You stop needing anyone, and when you stop needing, you become magnetic. People feel your independence, they feel your calm, they feel your strength. That quiet self-reliance makes you untouchable. So stop seeing distance as loss, see it as an opportunity. Turn it into power. Build yourself until empty rooms no longer bother you. Number 7, direct your energy into growth. Let your success be your response. Listen carefully and take this seriously. The strongest revenge isn't words, arguments, or proving anything. The strongest revenge is elevation. It's rising so high that those who ignored you can no longer reach you. When you choose growth over reaction, you win every time. Stop focusing on what they're doing. Stop wondering if they notice your silence. That's wasted energy. Redirect it inward and build a life so solid that their absence no longer matters. Seneca said, "While we wait for life, life passes." Don't sit around waiting for someone to value you. Move, act, create, improve. Use every extra minute to sharpen your body, your skills, your income, your mindset. Go to the gym, read, start that idea, learn something new, dress better, speak with confidence, walk with purpose. Transform yourself so completely that when they look back, they barely recognize you. Success speaks without noise. When you elevate, you don't need to announce it. Your results speak. Confidence shows naturally, and here's the truth many miss. When you chase people, you feel small. When you chase goals, you feel powerful. So chase progress. Let your life be your message. Let your discipline be your answer. Let your growth be your closure. Don't waste another second trying to be understood by someone who didn't value you. Make yourself so valuable that only the right people can stand beside you. Rise higher, stay focused, execute daily. Now drop this affirmation in the comments right now. My growth is my power and my success is my voice. Number 8, protect your peace. Walk away without explaining. Hear this clearly and remember it. You don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing your peace. Stop feeling guilty for walking away. Stop thinking you need to justify why you no longer accept neglect, mixed signals, or emotional games. That mindset keeps you stuck. Freedom begins when you decide your peace matters more than their opinion. Most people stay stuck because they want closure, answers, apologies. They want the other person to understand. But Stoicism teaches something deeper. Epictetus said, "If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not defend yourself, but answer, he does not know me well." In other words, stop trying to control how others see you. Let them misunderstand, let them assume, let them talk. Your life is not a courtroom, you don't need to prove anything. Real strength is quiet confidence. When someone ignores you, disrespects you, or walks away, don't chase, don't explain, don't beg, simply detach and move forward. That silent exit confuses them more than any speech ever could. It shows control, it shows dignity, it shows you value yourself. Protect your mind like a fortress. Remove drama, remove chaos, remove anyone who disturbs your balance. Choose environments that feel safe. Choose conversations that uplift you. Choose relationships that bring peace, not stress. Your peace is priceless. Protect it at all costs. Walk away with your head high and your heart steady. Say less, do more, live better. Now listen closely because this is your moment. Imagine a life where your worth is never questioned, where your energy is protected, and where no one's ignorance or neglect can shake you. That life begins the moment you choose silence over chaos, calm over drama, and self-respect over approval. You don't need to explain yourself, justify your absence, or fight for attention that isn't freely given. Your presence is a gift, your absence a lesson, and your peace is non-negotiable. Every time you refuse to react, every time you hold your boundaries, every time you focus on your growth instead of their games, you take your power back. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. You are the one building your strength. You are the one setting your standards. You are the one living unapologetically. Let your life prove your power. Let your calm unsettle those who try to shake you. Let your silence speak louder than their words ever could. Stand tall, stay disciplined, and keep moving forward. You are not a victim of neglect. You are the master of yourself, and now take action. Strengthen your mind, protect your peace, grow without limits, make your absence unforgettable. And before you leave, hit that subscribe button. Join this movement of empowered minds and type in the comments, "I am untouchable, unstoppable, and I choose myself."